Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to craft the expert recipes for the relic tools, steps 5 and 6, with the Scrip set. So this is going to be minimal melds and minimal stats. So this is going to be in full Scrip gear, and you're also going to have the soul crystal for whatever job that you're going to be using. You have up to 3 and you only can get 3 more by swapping once per week. So if you're doing this with all 8 jobs, you're going to do 6 in 1 week if possible, and then wait for the next week to do the other 2. So the melds are going to be a Craftsmanship 10 and Control 10 in the head, 2 Craftsmanship 10s in the body, Craftsmanship 10 and Control 10 in the hands. For the legs, Control 10, CP 10. The feet, the same thing. Offhand, CP plus 7, which is a 10. For the earrings, it's going to be a CP10, CP10 in the neck, the wrist, and for the rings, a CP10, but it only can go up to plus 7. And of course, the soul crystal, which gives you 20 control, craftsmanship, and 15 CP. So we have 3556 control, 3948 craftsmanship, and 597 CP. You also are going to be using the crafter delineations for the specialist abilities, so you're going to be needing these, which are for white scripts. You can get them at any script vendor. You're going to be using the Jhinga briyani for the food and the blue draught for the CP. Now, you can use the macro that I had for the indicator set, but you're going to be getting the minimal requirement for passing this in. This is going to be manual crafting, since I kind of practiced this on last night's late stream, so I've got quite a good knowledge of how this would work. So we're doing the 5th step on my alchemist through trial synthesis, and then we'll be doing step 2 with my blacksmith. Alright, so with all the food and stuff, we got 3646 control and 704 CP, and the craftsmanship is the same. So first thing we're doing is muscle memory, manipulation, waste not 2, veneration, and then we're going to do ground works at least 3 times. Alright, so we got a good omen right here. So we're going to do one more groundwork. And then we're going to do precise touch. So now we're about, I think, 2 steps away from progress, or 1 if you have enough CP for careful synthesis, which I think we will. So after that, innovation. If you didn't get a good omen or a good there, then you would just skip to the innovation. So that precise touch basically replaces 1 prep touch. So we're going to go straight into prudent now, at least 3 times. We got a pliant right here, which is great because now we can go and use Master's Mend. Otherwise, if we didn't get a pliant, I would have done innovation again. But since we did, we can use Master's Mend. Now we're back up. We got a good omen, so this is the perfect time to do Hardened Soul, which is a specialist action. Uses a delineation to work. And now anything that required a good condition or excellent condition can now be used. So we're going to do precise touch for the Hardened Soul, and then another precise touch with the good, because of the good omen, which makes the condition good on the next step. So we're looking pretty good so far. So we're going to reactivate innovation. Now with 10 stacks even required, we can do train finesse, but it has a hefty cost of 32 CP. We got a good omen here, so we're going to be doing Byrakat's blessing on that, so make sure you do great strides. If we look at here, we get a good on great strides. It's 6221, which is way more than enough that we need to get the 2nd threshold. And that's what we're trying to go for, is that 2nd threshold. And now we have a crap ton of CP left over that you can probably try to get the 15, but I don't think we're going to be able to do so. So our careful synthesis gives you 397, which is not... I think it's enough to get to what we need. So 1 careful. So basically that is what we do to get to the second threshold, which you only need 30 turn-ins instead of 60 if you do it the macro way. So let's do this again. Alright, so we got a good omen here. So what you're going to do is continue with manipulation and then use precise touch. So it's better to use that than let it go waste. Back to waste not 2. Veneration. Got a sturdy on great groundwork, which is great. We always like that. Continue. So we got a good omen coming up. So we can do precise touch again. Innovation. We got a pliant going on prep touch, so we're going to do that now. We got another good omen, so like we did before. Hardened soul. Delineation goes out. Precise touch. Precise touch. Now we're up to 10 stacks, and now we're going to do 1 prudent. Okay, so we got a sturdy here, so basically prudent touch will go down to 2 durability. But we're at 10 stacks of inner quiet right now, so honestly I would say just save your CP and do Master's Bend. And reapply innovation. So then we're going to do, since we only need about 1 step for careful and 2 for basic, we're going to do 1 prune touch, less CP usage. Okay, we got a good omen, so this is perfect. So now you can do your finisher with great strides, and Biogat's blessing. So the second threshold has been achieved. And then go ahead and finish. Alright, so that is pretty much how you do step 5 manually. So now we're going to switch over to my blacksmith. So I got my visionary, which is the second part of the tool. So now we are going to be doing step 2. So with step 2, you are ultimately going to get primed and malleable for conditions here now, which is going to change how you do your progress. So we're going to follow the same kind of rotation that I did before, so muscle memory. Alright, so we're getting a good omen here, but we're not going to use intensive synthesis because it's not going to do much for us without veneration up. So manipulation, precise touch. So we got it twice, so do it again. Alright, so we got a good omen, so because we need that muscle memory, we're going to do veneration, and we're going to be doing waste not after. So now we can go ahead and do intensive synthesis, because with that, it gives us 2220, but groundwork is 1998, so this is one is going to be higher, less durability loss, and more CP in your pocket, so that's that. And then we're going to do is waste not 2. Got a sturdy on groundwork, which helps us out with durability. Alright, we got another good. If you look at intensive, it's 1332. Groundwork is 1198. So in this case, intensive synthesis works best. If you get a good here. And do 1 more groundwork. Alright, so we got a good omen here. So what we're going to do is innovation. Then do precise touch. We got another good, which is very helpful, so another precise touch. And then we got a sturdy. So we're gonna do prep touch because of waste not 2 is up, so we can't use it. We got another good omen, so just like before, we're gonna do hardened soul, precise touch. Good pops. precise touch, because that's going to do a very much control increase or quality increase. Then we can go ahead and, I would say, do Master's Mend instead of wasting an innovation. And then pop innovation. So now what we can do here is prudent, just to get that up a little bit. Malleable does nothing for us right here, so we can just skip it. So back to another prudent. So we need enough for it to get their progress, so we're going to go ahead and do great strides. And now we're going to try to bait out a good or good omen with careful observation. So it costs a delineation each time and the condition changes. Sturdy could help, but we're looking for a good or a good omen. We didn't get it. Alright, so I'll finish with Baragats, and this should get us over, and Malleable came at a perfect time. So we're going to do careful. If we look at the stats, 266 for a basic synthesis, which is just enough for what we need. So make sure you don't shortchange yourself on durability. So let's do it again. Appliant on manipulation is one of the best best conditions we can get, and also if it does it on Waste Not 2, it's even better. Good omen on a veneration, so you use intensive synthesis to check up your progress, and then go back to doing groundwork, which landed on appliant, which is good, so it's cut in half with the CP. Alright, Malleable is going to finish us here, so to be double careful, just do final appraisal. Stops you from completing it if you do it to a maximum. Yes, it would have stopped me. Okay, so we're getting good omen, so innovation. Then you go and use precise touch. Another good omen here, so precise touch after heart and soul. Precise touch again. And then prudent touch. We got appliant, and Master's Mend gives us 30 durability back, so this is the perfect time to use it. Back to innovation. And now we can do 3 prudent touches. We got a good omen here, so prudent and then do another precise. And we've got a sturdy with prudence, so go ahead and use that. Alright, so we got a good omen coming up. Unfortunately, it's not going to be under both innovation and great strides, but as you can see, we have a crap ton of CP left over due to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do great strides, because the stacks don't fall off until Baragats, and then we're going to use precise touch with great strides. And that's going to give us a nice chunk of quality here. So we're going to reapply innovation. Go ahead and do a prudent touch, since we have a crap ton of CP still left over. And we have 1 move for progress. So we'll go ahead and use Train Finesse here. We got plenty of time and plenty of room to do so. Alright, so this is definitely going to be hitting its maximum threshold. So innovation. Great strides. Baragats. Yes, it just barely made it by 12. And then go ahead and do basic synthesis, since you're just basically 1 point away. Okay, so it's going to be reactionary based on the conditions that you're getting, but manual with heart and soul and careful observation with the delineations is going to make this completely better and faster if you are doing it pretty quickly. But yeah, this is going to cost you 30 turn-ins instead of doing the 60 with the old way with the macro, and maybe less if you get what I just did with the maximum collectability. But with expert recipes, you never know what conditions you're getting. Okay, so if you are going to be doing it this way, it's probably going to save you a lot of time with melds. But if you have the indicator set and you want to use your specialist to make this a little bit easier with that, you can, if you don't want to do the macro. But this is going to give you both options. Do what you feel like is right, and good luck. All right. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the first brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description down below. And if you guys want to support my channel monetarily, I do have YouTube memberships available and a link to my Patreon in the description down below. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Happy crafting and good luck.